What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Geminis Gemz, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure.
So you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis Gemz.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gemz.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. What they do, y'all.
Yes.
How y'all doing out there?
What's going
What's
on?
good, tribe? How y'all doing out there?
Hello to the tribe.
So what's up, Aces and Jewels?
Yes.
We back with another one.
And another one.
And another one. Let's give them a round of applause. All right.
Yes.
So, before we begin,
all right,
we want to make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, share, and also follow our content. Okay?
Yes.
So we're going to have it blasted on our description below. All right? As well as we're going to take out the time right now to make sure they know who we are.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm your boy DP.
All right.
This my girl T.
Yes.
And we Gemini Gemz. That's Geminis with the S. Gems with the Z. And what we do, T?
And we drop them gems.
We drop them gems.
Listen.
We drop them gems.
Listen, so people don't see what we see, like behind the scenes.
Right.
And I'm not going to try to steer off the conversation and topic what we have today, but this looks amazing. Like,
you just feeling yourself right now. That's what it is.
I see all these bright lights
all
in my face. Like, you look up, you look to the left, you look to the right, you even look in front of you. It's just like everything looks so bright. Yeah. And I'm just like,
so we out here shining like diamonds. Huh?
Hey, that's what us emeralds, what we do.
So now, before we begin.
All right, I just wanted to share that.
Okay.
All right.
So let me bring you back, T.
Okay. All right. Coming back.
So before we begin, we want you all to like right now.
Okay.
Subscribe right now.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right.
We appreciate it.
All right.
All right, let's drop a gem for
Okay. There you go.
I dropped it.
I love them.
We drop another one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so today we're coming with the topic of what do you want?
Tell me what you want. Hey, tell me what you need.
So we coming with the topic of tell me what you want. And this stems from This stems from T and I always having these little sidebars.
Yes.
Right?
They be real. They be real.
You know, me being a man, I be so confused. Right? I'm so confused at the what do you want? You know, as far as what you want from a man.
Right.
Him being a husband.
Right.
A confidant.
Yeah.
A freak.
Hello.
Right.
All of those roles.
Right. Yes. The hardworking man.
All of these roles.
Right. The mechanic.
Right. Come on now.
The handyman.
The father.
Right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
The son.
Even being the dad.
The neighbors. Yeah.
Where that came from?
It's just when you the man of the house, it's like I think the man of the house looking what neighbors who like.
So protecting.
There
That's
you
where you go.
Thank you.
And also being a friend as well.
Right.
So basically, I'm gonna let T get the floor.
Oh shoot.
Right.
What?
Because she gotta. Yeah. So y'all tap in.
Go ahead.
Tap in with us so we can spark this conversation. All right. Appreciate it. So let's get started.
All right.
What do you all want?
So listen, of course, every time we have topics, you know, it's always layers. So
different variables.
Yeah. So this is one that's important. I want to say like the sexual desires.
Okay.
Like, that's important, because I think I said this before to where most marriages probably divorce either from sex or money. So it's just they go neck and neck. So sometimes it's okay just to go straight to the answer and don't kind of shy away from it and really just hit it nail on. So, I like to spark conversations, and this is what we do, right? So it's like, so for the sexual desires, if a man knows exactly what he wants, regardless if it's the freakiest shit on earth, if he can be real and really be truthful and whatever it is. Some dudes are they undercovers, or they listen, all dude, like what's happening, it's just worse, but people gotta fake it. But what if we were just really real? So when you find that significant other, you tell them, hey, this is what I like. Like, this is what I probably cannot live without. It's just a need. Because, you still have to compromise in a relationship. Okay. But if it's really something that you like, what, I need this. Okay, let's talk about it. And that's what we are cool. I'm about it. And then we move on. Hey, so you grow. So...
So you're speaking of sexual desires, right?
Right.
So we're going to take it a little bit farther. So there's 3 topics, right, within this context, right? Okay. So it's sexual desires. Right. Lay everything on the table. Yes. Right? We talked about that. Right. And also seeking wisdom. Right. Right. Seeking knowledge and understanding. Yes. So as we begin to break these things down, as T started with the sexual desires, because that's what her mind goes to first. So basically, we're discussing, having this discussion for the sake of, to lay it on the table. Right. So we want to put everything. Women should put everything on the table. This is how I feel. Right. You should put everything on the table. Yes. So if your sexual desire is to hang off the ceiling fan or the chandeliers, get stuck. You remember Martin when Gina head got stuck between the
headboard, and she was moving like this, and she had to go and do their presentation.
Right. So if that's what you want, I believe that should be put that out there on the table.
It's okay.
Right. So honesty should be the key factor in the relationship, especially in the bedroom, right? Hello. So those things that we think about, we desire, we want, we in need of, because that's what a want is as well. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So it's a need to be a need to have a certain type of, let's say, climax, certain type of satisfaction. Gotcha. Gratification. So we desire those things because it makes us happy. Right. So I also put with that, well, not so much the sexual desire, but what do women want from a man is honesty, accountability, protection. Yes. Treated like a queen. Yes. Okay. Of course, sexual desires. Right. Communication, lead. Yes. They want a leader. Yes. And they should have principles.
Okay. Hello.
Right? So something you stand on.
Hello.
So come on, T.
Listen, you was bringing those characters all up in there. I was like, he was listing. I was like, okay.
Okay, so
all right.
Don't think I'm not gonna get on y'all females. Listen, but this is not the episode for it.
Okay.
So it's what y'all women want.
You was listing. Sure, I was on your team. I was like, well, hell, you speaking for me.
Right. So
you speaking for us. Okay. They don't need for me to fucking talk.
No, I'm triggering you right now.
What?
So let me trigger you right now, right?
You trying to press the button.
Right. Okay. So with that, so let's talk about honesty. Okay. So how do you feel with getting what you want? How honest you should be as a woman?
Listen, as a woman, you should be 100% honest. And
in what way?
In what way? I'm talking about. Listen, is not what you say, is how you say it. Okay,
right, I like that.
So at the end of the day, I need to let you know how I feel in the form of a way that I feel that you might be able to handle it. Okay, because you have to understand, I can be in the same tone, but saying the same words to person A, you know, then I'm going to do the same thing to person B, C, and D. But all of them might receive it differently. Depends on how they, you know, will feel. Are they offended? Like, everyone is different. But I still remain the same person. You understand? So it's just, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
So you want 100%, before we move on to the next one, you want 100% of honesty.
Yes.
Where you as a woman can come home
Yes.
and lay it all out.
We can talk.
So that's
It's
what
okay
y'all
to
really want.
communicate. Listen,
So
I need both. I need both.
Wait.
Okay.
So
can I put two together?
Wait, that's what I'm trying to see right now.
Okay.
So to get an understanding of what you're saying,
right?
Honesty is just talking.
You have to communicate and be honest. Like, it goes hand in hand.
Right.
Like 1 + 1 = 2. So it's like that shit, that same fucking formula.
Okay.
Y'all remember A + B = C? You be
Right.
like, where these letters came from?
Right.
In algebra, like, I just had a crazy vision. Like, we in front of a classroom. Like, I feel like when I look ahead, this is getting off conversation, but I'm looking ahead. I feel like it's a chalkboard. I feel like we at our own desk and we like looking at the teachers, and we actually are ourselves. We are the teachers. So it's just like we having conversations with other two people over there, but it's actually us.
Okay. So that's just you looking at our reflection, basically.
Yes. There you go.
So good.
Okay.
Since you're looking at our reflection,
All right.
when you see the reflection, how are you conveying basically your feelings? Like, how you'll be able to give off this is how I see it. Ooh, just messed up right there, right? So this is how I see it, off of the reflection, right?
Okay.
You know, like a man looking in the mirror, right?
Okay.
They always can think they are perfect until they see their own reflection.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So being honest is actually looking at your reflection. Good point that you brought up.
Okay.
Right? So you're looking at your reflection.
Right.
And you're being honest with yourself, like seeing the flaws that you have.
Exactly.
Right. So it's also not just thinking of yourself highly.
Right.
Right. But converting over to saying, you know what? I have this flaw in my relationship. I have that flaw about myself as well. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what you women should be coming home to convey to your man, right?
Yes.
So while you're sitting down watching TV, you should be able to say, hey, can we turn off the TV? Let's have a conversation about whatever it is that you desire.
Yes.
So if it is to do better in life, right? You should be able to what?
Communicate.
Exactly.
Say it. Be truthful
so
at the same time.
if you want the Birkin bag, right, or the Mercedes Benz, I'm always gonna go to those two cars.
Gotcha.
I mean those two items. Right. So if you want those things, you should be able to convey to your man.
Yeah.
Or even sexually.
Okay.
You should be able to convey that to your man and be totally honest, right?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the second thing.
All right, go ahead.
Which is accountability.
Accountability.
So after you are being honest,
right,
you should be held to that standard.
Yes.
Thereafter, right?
Right.
So if I'm conveying this message to you or letting you know what it is, right? As a woman, now you're sitting up there and you hold me accountable to that, right? So next time I make sure I fill up the tank.
Right.
I change the oil in the car, right? Because you shouldn't have to.
Then I reward you. I'll be like, okay, cool.
So what you think about accountability though? Because I'm gonna get on y'all.
I just feel like us women, we kind of hide it. Like, we're not honest with the accountability. Like, for an example, like, you know, the numbers. I feel like we're faking our own numbers, if that makes sense. Meaning, what y'all seeing, like, yeah, these women that are doing, they said they are doing some more worse shit behind the scenes shit.
Right.
Like, you understand? It's that feeling that they are showing y'all what they want you to motherfucking know.
Right.
So as a woman, we always like 5 or 7 steps ahead.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to say to our ladies out there.
Okay. So
yes.
What I'm saying is, right? So y'all being 5 and 7 steps ahead, you should be sitting up there being accountable for your actions that you doing behind closed doors.
Yes, we are. We dealing with it. We are.
Clearly, you're not.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Like every day is not peachy and cream. We gonna get them humps, and you be like, "Oh, let me just get through this day." And you don't even care what the hell happened tomorrow. List, please let me just make it to the bed for tonight and wake up. Like life is real. So yeah.
Life is real. So
life is real.
So being held accountable,
like you have to
exactly
just be honest. And listen, you don't have to lie, and then you gotta lie again, and then you probably figure out what lie you said the first time, and you on the 30th lie just because. Listen, let me just be honest with you. So however you feel in that moment, I was honest. I didn't waste your time. You didn't waste my time, and we keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was reading these memes that they say Gemini just kind of like cut throats,
mm-hmm.
but they don't mean it in a really bad way.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And my family recently, they start pointing it out. They be like, "Did you hear what she just said?"
Mm-hmm.
So I be like, "No, I don't know what I just said." And my cousin be like, "You just like basically told me off. Like this a little bit, it's a little side shit." I'm like, "No, I don't mean it that way."
Mm-hmm.
But it was about. I really don't remember what it was about.
Okay,
but it was just I was straight cutthroat with it.
Right.
So
basically, you hold your girls accountable for whatever their action is.
Please, y'all be honest. Be honest.
Yeah, being honest, but also being accountable for what
you done. Yes,
right.
You know what you did. Like again, if we know a few steps ahead, we kind of knew what the outcome could have been.
Right.
Yeah, we thought about all the different variables and shit.
Right. So if you want something, right, you have to be accountable in it.
What do you mean if you want something?
So if you have a desire, mm-hmm. right? If you have a want, because mm-hmm. that's what the topic is, right?
Okay.
If you tell me
mm-hmm.
what you want, I'm now accountable for what you say.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So then
I got you.
It has to be reciprocated.
Okay.
So don't say, "Oh, I got you. You got me," but then I don't have you.
Right.
Right?
Got you.
That's not looking after looking after the person that you're with, no?
Nope. Does not seek a good match. No.
Right. So okay, so we're gonna move on.
There you go. Move on.
Yeah, because you done with that one.
Yes.
You've been done 5 sentences ago.
Listen.
you a trip, T. So let's go. Treat you like a queen.
So treat you like a queen. I was just telling somebody this. I think I was. I don't know if I was talking to myself or or I was talking to somebody. I really don't fucking remember. Excuse me. So just like you guys want to be treated like a king with the ultimate respect, mm-hmm. like you men are, and the males, listen, you guys want the respect. Like,
I like that.
You understand? That's how I feel.
I like that.
You understand? So
mm-hmm.
I just, excuse me. So I go by feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So the feeling, I'm just like, y'all want to be respected. So regardless of the finances, whatever the status, y'all just want to feel respected. You understand? So that's mm-hmm. what I feel. So it's just, as a man, mm-hmm. you want to feel like, I understand. Guess what? As a woman, we want to feel the same thing.
So
we want
treating
to feel the same way.
Right. So treating
give us respect to her.
Right. So treating a female or
uh-huh.
treating the woman as the queen.
Right.
I mean, there are probably several varieties or what I say. There's several ways of treating mm-hmm. a woman like a queen.
Gotcha.
Right. So those ways can be just listening, catering,
whatever her
dating.
Are.
Yeah, dating. Yeah. Let me get my point across.
Okay, sorry.
Because you won't. I'm gonna let you have it.
No.
I'm gonna let you have it.
No.
All right. So catering, listening, pleasing, right, as adorning.
Okay.
Right? So I'm adorn you with gifts and shower you with gifts and things like that, right?
All right.
So I think that's the ideology that women perceive to be treated like a queen.
Okay.
Right? But you have to me, you have to have that type of status, right?
Okay.
Within yourself. You have to know how to be a queen in order to be treated like a queen.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you can't be out here ratchet.
Right.
You feel me? Authority. I call it authorian.
What's a thoughtian?
That's a thought.
But okay, why was it just the word thought? What is just?
I call it authorian because it takes on. It's a whole mentality. Like you have a musician.
Yeah.
You have a thoughtian.
A thoughtian.
Right. So they take
the musician. Okay, the musician. That's what I felt.
Right. So then you have a thoughtian
and a thoughtian.
Right.
I feel like we're talking two different damn languages just now.
Okay.
The musician and then the thoughtian. You know.
Just to illustrate the title, the name.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I like
so
that.
right.
Okay,
so
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. So with what you're saying,
yes,
I'm just calling it what it is.
Okay.
You can't be treated like a queen if you're acting like a thoughtian.
Exactly, a thoughtian. There should be somebody should make a damn song with that shit. But by the thoughtian, yeah. Thoughtian. I never heard that shit before.
So what else? What do you all want?
Oh.
I say communication. So we already talked about that. We already
said communication and honesty. Like,
so what about leadership?
So when it comes to leadership, that is like one of the main important roles that women will love for a man to have. Like, you know, like I was looking at this pastor one year. I don't remember, it was during COVID, before COVID. I just don't remember, but it was kind of around the same time frame. But the pastor was like, the woman basically is the wife is the one who builds the blueprint. You understand? So she's doing the blueprint. Like, we at home and she got all this material. She finna put all of this together. Because you know what she getting ready to? She finna get that blueprint to him. And that's his job. That's his work to do. If you do exactly what that woman did on that blueprint from A to Z, she just gave you the answer key of how the hell we gonna make it in life, because he trusted her. And she trusted him. And, hey, give me the work. Tell me, press me. What do I need? And then she did that blueprint. And you know, sometimes you come back and you gotta etch it out and adjust, but she go roll it back up. Hey, go handle that work and come back. Don't you come back until that fucking damn blueprint is complete, until you gotta approve. And that's how they grow as a family.
So you're saying that leadership is for the man to lead, but the woman to have the blueprint?
Yes.
Create the blueprint?
Yes. So like they said, right? The woman, you know, like, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck. You know, I'm sure you heard that slogan before, right? So it's just, we work together. We just work well together.
Okay.
That's all. But the woman gotta play her role. So respect our role. So whatever that means, just respect my role. I'm gonna respect your role. It's all about respect.
Yep.
I want the same respect.
Okay. So listen, because when it's my turn, when they talk about these women, I'm gonna lay it all out.
Hey, I'm here. Maybe,
no. I'm saying when it's my turn to say what a man wants.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because we talking about the women. What do you all want?
I got you.
Right. So you want a leadership. You want a leader.
Yes, we need a leader. That is his job, to be a leader. Okay. Yes. Hello.
Okay. So him being the leader.
Right.
But you have to create the blueprint.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next one is I put principles.
Principles.
What principles that you want a man to have?
Okay. it's a few principles. One, it will be like we have to be like a really good match. You know, like I'm a strong, but listen, I experience things to where they talk about opposite attract. It doesn't. So it's like you put plus and a minus together, and I think you get a minus, right? Or something. So it's just like it doesn't go. Like that's why when you go to the doctor, they looking for a B positive, A this. You can't be exact match. So guess what? I'm on that shit. I'm looking for that exact match so we can just have fun together. Like both of us thinking it crazy, like, but we work through it, go to sleep, wake up, and we all freshly good. So it's like that's one, like seeking a good match, right? Number two, like communication. Like again, we will always need communication, honesty. So that's a principle. Also probably talk about commitment. You know, like that's important. Like what do you really want from this? Like don't hold back. Like if we say, you know what, this is the conversation to put everything out on the floor, like don't hold back. And I haven't found nobody to ask me these questions that I'm even talking about, you know, principles and shit. So it'll be nice to have this conversation, but you know, with a rim, that's not a remember, you know, a scenario. I'm like, oh, okay. So, but yes, like we have expectations and it's okay. So, but back to the principles. So seek a good match. Communication skills. You have to have fun together,
right?
You know, please just have fun together and kind of know your expectations. You know, like it's okay to have your expectations and express it, and then hey, talk about it and come to a middle ground. What it's just, these are real conversations if you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life,
right?
You know, so it's just, it's factors. It's work.
I agree.
By me just talking and going, I'm not even talking half of it. It was just a little percent of it because we can keep going, but it's work.
So go for it. Let me know.
No, it's sure.
Because I don't want your jewels to sit up there and say, hey, T, you didn't say this.
What?
And you didn't say
so
that.
I'm just trying to say, did I leave like anything out? Like, I'm just saying just to,
like, because
overall, like just to,
right,
you know,
right.
start the conversation. Then, you know, sister say, oh, sis, what happened about such and such? I be like, girl, thank you. That's why I need you that try for you to, you my jewel, girl, you helping us. It's like, you know, that's why we have this conversation.
Right.
But I think I really hit the main key parts of it.
Okay.
If I'm like, hopefully my jewels be like, yeah, she did good, like she did. So hopefully, you know, ladies, just let me know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So before I'm not gonna start. We're gonna do the part 2 next week.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But
all right.
Before we end.
Oh. Yeah.
So yeah, putting everything on the table.
Put everything out on the table. So this is when you start that good foundation.
Okay.
You understand? So this is the time that you can put everything out on the table. This gonna be this concrete foundation that, listen, let's put everything out on the table. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna accept, what I don't accept, this and that. Just be real. Don't hold back. Remember, we got to deal with this shit every day. Bodies go changes. All this shit go change. Kids and whatever. Listen, blended families or not. It's just a lot of factors of where the hell it can go. You understand? So it's just...
So putting things on the table as well is the past. What about the past?
So if you talk about the past, like, you know, people have baggage, and not all baggage is bad baggage, but it's just, most of it is just baggage, right? And some people don't know how to let go of what happened in their past, and they held that baggage, and they go step in a new relationship or new whatever with that baggage, and they didn't figure it out yet.
Right.
So now it's not the other person's fault, and then it's gonna be a repeat until that person just fix the issues within themselves first. So that shit is real.
Okay.
You understand?
So laying it all out. So we talking about
everything. This is the foundation. We didn't even get to nothing. We just talk about that solid foundation, concrete. Give me everything. Like, don't hold back. What you want? What do you want? Like, what is your dream? Where, like, don't hold nothing back. And this is the opportunity for you to talk. If you don't say nothing, Don't come back and say I never did, because this is the opportunity. Give me my voice now. Don't be my voice for me. Just ask. We'll talk about it, and don't hold nothing back. Don't answer for me. Let me answer for myself. You'll be surprised what us women would say.
So basically, in putting everything out on the table, and we talking about the past, so we're gonna be talking about relationships, parents,
everything,
right? Education,
what you
childhood,
see in your childhood, your friends, with your stories, with your homegirls. Know somebody who went through something when you might have went through something.
That's life. That's what you want.
What
you want, those things in your relationship?
No. What you mean?
I'm saying that's what you all women want to know about, your dude's past and stuff like that.
No, it all depends.
Because you're saying putting it all on the table. So is that something?
I feel like if he needs to share that, because if that's something that he's still going through, goes through those feelings to not forgive himself. Okay, because at the end of the day, he got to forgive himself for whatever he went through. So maybe he's not fully there yet to forgive himself. And then if she's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm still rock with you, even though you gotta figure it out for you. And you want to go out, you want to have fun, cool. Let's okay, cool. So, but when you had a moment, they'll know how to handle you, right, for you to get through it. Because most likely you'll be with them, So eventually they're going to see you in that moment. So they tell them how to get you through it. Help them out. Put everything out on the table. No judgment.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So our last one is seeking wisdom.
Ooh, seeking wisdom.
Counsel from older folks.
Yes. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm so blessed for my grandmothers. Both of them are still alive as of this recording. This is the last Friday of September. And my grandmothers, both of my grandmothers on my mom, dad, and my mom and my father's side, they're both alive. And I want to say my grandmother on my dad's side is 89, 87, 89. She's around that age. And then my grandmother, which is my mom's mom, she's about 78, you know, so she's still up there in her 70s. I don't know the full ages, but they still here, and that's a blessing. Right. So I talk to her. I talk to both of them when I can. And I probably talk to more than the other, but it's still the equally love, period. It's just we're able to communicate because my grandmother is more mobile on her phone. So we talk more, which is my mom's mom. And I be telling her, like, girl, let me tell you what is happening in 2021. And she was like, what is going on? I was like, listen, people are having threesomes. Listen, people are being out there. It's no more exclusive. Like, this is new. People is putting a business out there. I am not used to that. So I felt like I was getting anxiety. Like, I was like, a bitch started getting OCD. Like, everything got to be in order, in an angle. Like, I felt like all of this is going on. And I was like, these mother effers are crazy. It's not me. It is not me. So when you just sit back and you realize that it's this government, all this try to control us, guess what? I live a stress-free day. Okay. I try to, as much as possible, live a stress-free day.
So seeking counsel from them, yes. What type of knowledge are you pulling from them?
So my grandma tell you the realness. And, you know, and this is from her time. And not to say what she's saying is stamping everyone's experience. No, it's just she's telling me her story, her testimony. You understand? So grandma was like, nope, I am not sharing my man with nobody. Okay. I was like, hello. Just like that. Okay. And so she was like, next, what else you got for me? I was like, shoot, I don't know. I ain't expect you. Not to say I expect you to say that, but she was just like, no, I ain't sharing my man with nobody else. For who? No, we're not doing that. I was like, what? It was the way she said it. I was like, grandma is the real. Right. So both of my grandmothers, they do not hold back. when I mean, I got some answers about some stuff, and I was like, that's why I'm the way I am. From that side of the value, and listen, it all ties together. A beast.
So how they became beasts?
Oh, my mama and my daddy made me.
Not you being the beast, but your grandparents seeking counsel.
Yeah, it was they created because it's in the bloodline. And they really telling me their testimonies, like real topics, real scenarios, to where they tell me some real stuff. So you better pay attention. They give you the answer key. As much as we try to give our kids the answer key, they're able to give us the answer key. But we're just too hard-headed to listen to them.
True.
We don't want to listen to the older because they probably not cool. Probably slower than, back. But it's just, we got to take the time out to talk to them, to get to know them, to catch up with them. And even you probably catch up more on a daily basis. It's the shorter the talk is because you just do how we're, and you just keep it moving. But all right, I'll call you tomorrow or 2 days later, but you'll talk again.
Gotcha.
Until it becomes a routine.
Gotcha. Yep.
So wisdom is important to me.
Very.
Like, listen to, if you are blessed to have them in your life, you can pick up their phone and talk to them, or write a letter or a voicemail for them to just press play so they can put it to their hearing aid. I don't care. Make a way. All this technology, don't have no excuse. Find a way and get it delivered.
Gotcha.
There you go.
All right. So, in telling us men what the women want.
All right.
Right. They're going to express it by putting everything on the table.
Okay.
Right. As well as tell you their sexual desires.
All right.
And also they should seek counsel.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm your boy DP.
All right.
This your girl T.
Hello.
And we Gemini Gemz.
Yes.
That's Geminis with the S.
Yes.
That's Gems with the Z. And what we do, T?
Hey, yo, we drop them gems.
We drop them gems.
All
so
right.
before we go, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you follow our content. Oh, rest assured that next week, I will give my version of what men want.
What?
And I will be detailed and authentic. So I let T have her round.
Oh my goodness. Did you write your notes and everything?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We giving him a whole week to come up with his notes. He's about to crush it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you all have it.
Hey, y'all can
and
enjoy
let you
this
know,
week.
Yeah.
Shoot. I hope they still watch it up until this end point right here, because it's real information.
Right.
For next week.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna be able to expound on that. So before we leave, we appreciate you all tapping in with us.
Yes.
All right. So we just here to spark the conversation. We appreciate you all, Jewels and Gems, into the tribe.
Okay.
Salute.
All right.
Take care. Bye.